Let's move on to our first game.
Happy New Year.
Which is Cunning Linguistics, where we have taken a few words or phrases from Urban Dictionary. We're going to ask our teams to come up with definitions. Each team will get a word, and they will have opportunity for each of them to come up with a definition. If they get it right, points. If they get it wrong, the other team gets a chance to come up with a rebuttal, a single rebuttal to their definitions. If they get it right, points. If not, I get to pick who gets points on who is either close or funny enough.
Okay.
So if that makes sense to everybody,
more or less,
let's go to our first game. We'll go to Team Miles and Adam? Oh, come on. There's got to be a better team name for that.
Let's be Team Fun Socks.
Team Fun Socks. I like
Team
that.
Fun
That's
Socks? Stripy
fun.
Socks.
So Team Fun Socks.
All right, we'll be Team Fun Socks.
Adam is very sad that he didn't get to be the Mario
but I guess
Twins.
I'll hold it back.
What are you gonna? It's fine.
What was the team name you had?
No.
You are telling me this team name when we turn the cameras off.
All right.
Okay.
It's like the chair and also like socks. The color.
Oh yeah. Team Chair Socks. I got it.
Team Chair Socks.
Oh yeah.
This is why
All
I
right.
didn't say
Team
it.
Fun Socks. Here's your first word.
That also works.
The three-touch rule. What is the three-touch rule?
Oh,
Gentlemen?
Well, no, the three-touch rule, it started in middle school. It's like this whole thing. The three-touch rule is essentially once you've held a girl's hand and you have been dating for about a week, then that means that it's possible you can go for the three-touch rule, which means touching boobies and a butt. That's what it is. It's like first you hold
each
hands.
Each counts as a touch.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously, it's not a package deal. It's something that little rapscallions, little kids will talk about. It's like, hey, did you get to the three-touch rule with Kelly?
I totally
and then you say
you.
no
until you said rapscallions.
Did you get to the three-touch rule in middle school?
No. I think I sneezed on a girl once.
Are you still waiting for the three-touch rule?
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Yeah.
New Year's resolution.
Adam?
It's kind of like the 3 shake rule. Like, when you're peeing, you get 3 shakes, and that's it. But it's for a girl.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Wait, no, you don't get to stop there. You explain that
Girls
further.
have to wipe at the end, so they get 3 touches and they're done. Otherwise, it's playing with yourself. Is basically it.
So more than 3 shakes with the guy is playing with yourself.
Right.
And more than 3 touches.
Yeah, 3 touch. That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. Barbie, can you confirm this? Yeah. Yep, confirmed.
Got an affirmative from the Canadian.
Thank you. Those weren't the definitions, so we'll go to the other team, Team Mario Twins, to come up with one. Who thinks they have it?
I think I got it.
Brandon's got it.
It's like when you're sitting alone in a movie theater, you got about 3 touches before people call the management and get the police there. About 3 touches.
How many?
Because it's kind of like one of these, and then one of these, and then when you go in for that third one, then it's like Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. How many theaters have you been not allowed to come back to because of the 3-touch rule, Brandon?
I'm up to 4.
Frozen did it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, stop.
Does this show have a 3-touch rule?
This for what? No.
What are we touching?
You touch whatever you want to touch, Jordan, okay?
Right, cool.
You're free to do that.
No.
There's so much touching going on now.
I need an adult.
Those weren't the definitions. None of those were exact definitions. So let's find out what the real definition was.
I want to know.
When person A touches person B in any way on 3 separate occasions, and it goes further, and that means that if someone touches you 3 times, that means they like you. Like if you're at a party and someone gives you a little swipe on the shoulder or a hug or something like that, and they do it 3 times throughout the night, that means they like you.
Now I understand why you originally wanted me to sit next to you during the show. You're gonna try and you're just gonna be like, hey, good answer.
Yeah.
Now I understand why no one's ever touched me in my life.
No, that's the shower thing, Brandon.
It's the shower thing.
Please take a shower.
Since Miles was actually
He's got his first touch. You need 2 more and it's confirmed.
2 more and it's confirmed.
She sends you a winky smiley face. You just skip past the 3 touches. It's confirmed.
That counts as 2 touches.
Yeah.
Miles, since you were actually pretty close with the actual touching of someone liking you, we're giving points to you guys for that one. So congratulations,
Yay.
Team Fun
Miles.
Sauce.
Dumb things from
Proud
middle
to be
school.
lame.
Oh, thank you.
Let's find out our first word for Team Mario Twins. Slow as bread.
What?
What is slow as bread? I just want we should have given a little asterisk at the beginning of this. Team of X-Ray and Vav celebrated the wrap of the show today, and so Jordan managed to have a few drinks before the show. So Jordan is here but not here.
So we all know how to bake bread, right? So when you're baking bread, the yeast takes forever to rise, and the whole process just takes forever. I mean, I assume I've never baked bread, but assuming it does, it's just taking forever, and it's like, come on, bread, just cook already. It's so slow, and then you can just describe someone slow as bread.
Okay. So the act of how bread rises.
Yeah, sure. Why not, Brandon? What do you think?
It's an expression that people use, obviously when things taking a long time, and it actually goes back to biblical times when everybody was having dinner with Jesus and he was handing out all the bread, but he kept talking and talking and talking, and finally when all of the apostles had their bread, like Judas was just like, oh man, that was slow as bread.
Let's kill this guy.
And then Apollo was like, yeah.
Did you say Apollo?
And then there was like,
Did you wait?
All right. Hey, Brandon,
playing too
good
much
job.
Smite.
Stop talking. Oh my God! Quit while you're ahead, please.
Brandon's been playing too much Smite lately. He's all, then Bakasura showed up, and it was really weird.
Holy shit!
Miles
That
has
was
a
great.
rebuttal.
I wish that was the definition. It's not.
Well, it should be now.
it was
So
lost
proud of
in
you,
time.
Brandon.
It was one of
Through
those
translation
things.
and translation, we lost the
Yeah.
actual
Well, eventually, it went back to the bread thing, which is what I said. But that's the original.
That's the original.
Yeah. Jordan
So
and I got it.
We've got the modern, and then we got the
Yeah.
origin, like the Latin origins.
Yeah.
Very Latin.
So, gentlemen, who thinks they have a better definition?
Well, Jordan was close. Normally, you say if you're describing someone as slow as bread because bread takes a long time. It's actually, it's not exactly the most political correct answer. It's
Really?
Urban Dictionary, but bread is not like the smartest of the foods.
Right.
Like you ask it to do, square peg and the square. So it's not really gonna do it. It's a little touched. You know what I'm saying? So it's, when somebody's, kind of dense, you say, God, they're kind of slow as bread. And don't say that around bread. That's mean. That's fucked up to say. Don't say that around like like a baguette or
bread
anything.
can hear you.
So if somebody was walking around just been like, flour, you would say that person's slow as bread.
I wouldn't say that because I'm a decent human being. But somebody, that was really insensitive towards bread, they'd probably say that.
We're learning a lot about your adolescent years. We're learning about what you think a 3-touch rule is, and we're learning about what slow as bread is.
It's all about learning and education, this show, really.
Yeah. When things go at normal speed, however, are too slow for your taste. It's like when something is going how fast it should go, but you wish it would go faster.
Wow,
That's slow as bread.
That's dumb as bread. Dumb thing.
And since no one got the actual definition, I'm definitely giving points to Brandon.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
That
good.
was
Very proud.
Very good.
I think we all learned a little something about history.
And Jesus.
And
Apollo.
And Apollo.
And about apparently Greek gods showing up in biblical times.
It's all the same stuff.
Perfect. On
Good.
that note, let's go to our next word.
Who else can we offend?
Let's find out with teaspoon leg. Who can we offend with teaspoon leg? Adam, who do you want to offend?
Amputees. A
Call 'em
teaspoon leg.
Oh, that's pretty good.
What's a
Let me give you a
teaspoon leg?
hand.
Shh, Brandon, you had it at Jesus, okay? Just stop.
You had it at Jesus.
You can stop talking now. You've done your part.
A teaspoon leg is literally what it sounds like. Sometimes they have peg legs,
Right.
But when you don't have pegs, you just use a teaspoon.
That's like a very small portion of the leg has been removed, and all you need is that teaspoon.
It's for like
bit.
half-foot amputees.
No problem. That's
Just
it.
he's got a teaspoon leg. Amputee spoon.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Barbara.
Barb.
Amputee
That was good.
spoon. It's Barbara Duncan,
A teaspoon
everybody.
You
leg.
can go now.
Third of the audience.
Third of our audience.
Why hasn't Josh laughed yet?
Yeah, Josh, you promised us you'd laugh at every
Josh's
joke.
laugh.
Thank you. Thank you. I really
the
felt
mics
that.
picked that one up. Miles, in the event that it's not about pirates with teaspoons shoved up their legs, what is a teaspoon leg?
So, everyone's familiar with the Boston Tea Party, correct?
Yeah. As much as we're familiar with how slow bread is.
Yeah. So, the Boston Tea Party, when the Brits found out about that, they were really upset.
Yeah.
And they sent their, British people to go fight the good
Their British
the British
people.
people to go fight the American people. That were there, they were like there at the Boston Tea Party, and then all
Yeah.
these Brits showed up. They're like, "Oi, what you doing with our tea there, love?" And they were like, "Quick, we got a teaspoon leg it out of here!" And they all like ran because it was tea. Dude, fucking okay. I'm not good at this one. I'm just gonna be honest.
I love the way the British run.
Well,
They're
they're
like
British.
cartoon characters from Hanna-Barbera.
Jackety sax playing.
Cheese it
With the sound of congos going off while they run away.
That's the best I got.
Where did
good.
the
That's a good British
spoon
accent.
part of it? I get where tea.
Man, I was grasping at straws, really.
Not
and
grasping at
teaspoons.
spoons there.
That's the level of quality I'm hitting today.
So we got a teaspoon leg. It's a term when you got to get out of there.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Specifically originated from the Boston Tea Party.
Yes.
Okay. So
Was Jesus there?
was Jesus there? Was Apollo with him?
Hercules, actually.
Oh, okay.
So that none of those were the answer.
Really?
Yeah.
Darn.
What do you? It looked like you guys were conferring over here
Yeah.
during that.
I think it's pretty obvious.
If
what
you want
a
to see a
teaspoon leg is.
teaspoon leg,
I mean, all you need. Look no further.
these are teaspoon legs, my friend.
Why are those teaspoon legs?
Look, they're very small.
Yeah.
Oh, the size.
We don't even have.
We're
Hairy or
referencing
something.
how much muscle atrophy happens at Rooster Teeth from
Yeah.
the lack of physical activity.
What was so funny?
Hairy legs are funny. Good one.
You're a weird dude.
Yeah.
Adam's got a little extra loopy since he got a cat.
No,
It's
no,
like
man.
it's broken or it's like unlocked a portion of his brain that was
It's a portion of his
dormant.
heart, I think, is what it is.
Oh. We've learned a little something. So you're saying that a teaspoon leg is just a hairy. What does that have to do with teaspoon?
I don't know.
Because a
it's just
teaspoon's so small.
Oh, like the size.
It's like
of,
when
that's
there's
what
like
it
a
was.
guy walking around on the beach and you're just like, oh, look
So,
at those
like, it's-
teaspoon
it's
legs.
along the
You guys
lines of
walking on
like
two
chicken legs.
teaspoons. Yeah.
Instead of chicken legs, you say teaspoon legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Doesn't have to be a guy
term.
necessarily. Could
Oh.
be like something you're checking out later, like, dang, she got them teaspoons.
Oh, baby.
They're so hairy.
No, you're the one who made the hairy
That would be
part.
Adam.
They were just referencing the size of them. Well, that was not the definition either. Let's find out what the real definition was.
I can't believe it.
That little bit of pee that runs down your leg after you finish urinating. When you like think you've finished and you're like and you've done the shake and then you pull up the underwear, but like a little
That
bit
just
goes
works
down.
for girls,
So wait,
though.
Yeah, but
So
why?
wait, no,
a guy
hold
thing.
on.
Yes,
Is
it
a
is.
spoon?
I
No,
mean,
no.
it
Look at the
doesn't have-
definition.
No.
It's in like so many movies when they're like the last drop always goes down the pants. That's clearly a guy
No.
thing.
What
Did-
movies are you watching?
Do you pee
Teaspoon-
this way?
Teaspoon
Like-
leg refers to the pee?
Yeah.
It's a
Why isn't
teaspoon-
it
Well,
teaspoon
it's that
leg?
Teaspoon
pee that
pee
goes
runs
down
down
your
the
leg.
Weird.
Says the man who was trying to make teaspoon leg connected to
Mine
the
makes
Boston Tea Party.
way more sense than that.
At least it had tea in it. Miles.
Thanks.
I'm mad at the definition.
Me too. I think it's ridiculous. Let's teaspoon leg it out of here. Okay,
Yeah.
fuck this show.
Well, I'm gonna give points to Team Fun Socks on that one.
Woo! Really? Wasn't ours funny? What did we say?
You're
guess
so
not.
disappointed that we're not Team Mario twins.
Yeah,
Every
I
single
actually
time he
am.
says our name, he dies on the
Hey, we
inside.
We were so happy that we could crush you like
We're
that.
already winners.
Like I have to
then.
think about it every time I look at you guys. I literally have a visual aid of what your team name should
It's
be.
like when Carrie and I were team guys.
Yeah, it's
Jordan
it's
and
the
I have
worst.
black souls, so we get
Yeah.
pleasure out of crushing.
You're from the part
Well,
of the
these
opposite.
ones are, well, they're kind of black, so. We're getting there.
They're just dirty.
All right, let's find out what our last word is for the game.
Okay.
Fish hook. Apparently, there's a bell as well.
Sorry, guys. I just got a really good idea.
I was like, what does it mean? Is this daily double?
I didn't know that the Cunning Linguistics game was timed, but apparently we ran out of time. What's fish hook, guys? What it means when there's a fish hook or when
I went first last time, Brandon.
Jordan is not above like totally throwing his teammate under the bus.
It's when you're kind of like, you're with the girl, but your friends like, they're like gotta go, so you're like, hot and heavy, and then they come in and they just grab you by the mouth and they yank you off.
Wait, who
Take
grabs you
away.
by the mouth?
Your buddies.
While you're with a girl,
Yeah, you're
your
like
buddies
with her.
storm in,
Yeah,
and
and
are
they just like grab
by the
you
mouth,
and like
yank
fish
you.
hook. You'd be like, oh, what happened with that girl? Like things are going really good, but then my bros fish hooked me.
that's like an
That sounds like a
upgraded
sex
cock
thing.
block.
I'm gonna be real with you.
What's that?
That's beyond a cock block. That's like you've actually
fish
gone,
hook,
That's like
John.
you've gone to the point where you're actually scoring and you've now been fish hooked.
You've been fish hooked, yeah.
Been fish hooked by your bros. You ever fish hooked a buddy? Or have you ever been fish hooked?
No, I've never been with a woman. So
Hey, have you got the 3-touch rule yet?
no, I've had one, one down,
We're still
and
waiting.
2 to go.
We got a whole show before we can figure that out. Jordan.
Yeah, you would think in that time that Brandon was blabbing about, I'd come up with something, but pass.
There's no pass.
Hey,
What?
I had to fucking stand here and talk about the Boston Tea Party knowing
Yeah.
it was shit. You got to come up with
All
something.
right, you know how in the Boston Tea Party they were by the harbor,
Yeah.
and
And they're running like this.
Paint me a picture, Jordan.
People were fishing too during the time, and they were like, "Why are we, pulling up
Those
these
fucking
these bags
tea.
of tea?"
Jesus.
And then they saw the Brits coming, and they were like,
The Brits?
the Brits,
Oh, the Brits.
and they were like, "Oh man, let's teaspoon leg it out of here or whatever." And then they were like, "Give me the fish hook." There you go.
I think some of that was something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It sure was something.
It's all right. I got Brandon. he got it right. So
Brandon's just gonna be the one carrying this team the entire way.
Whoa, we are gonna lose.
Therefore, you guys win by default. What's official, guys?
It's when a guy and a girl are at their most intimate.
There's so much intimate happenings of like guy and girl
And they're
relations
having
going on there.
sex, and when you get
that's the
at
most
your most
intimate.
intimate, you stick
Having
a finger
sex.
in the mouth like that, and it's a fish hook. That's it.
But you're not hooking her. So
Do you
if you're
do you go
behind
like-
her and you just kind of
Yep,
grab,
that's
like
a fish hook.
so
it's like you're just
something
making
to
like a big smile,
It's a fish hook.
basically,
It's a
like
fucking
the
Joker move
Joker's
right
yeah,
smile.
you just
Yeah.
ruin the moment on purpose, and you're just like, fish hook. And then she's like, oh great, can we go back to what we were doing, please?
I'm gonna be like, all right,
I love you so much.
please don't do this again.
Let's find out what the actual definition was. Sticking a hockey stick from behind a man between his legs, lifting it and drawing back. So like when you're
I was close.
yeah. How were you? I'm gonna go with
close.
you were the one who was
Nah.
not the closest on that one.
Let's teaspoon leg it out of here.
Let's look it out.
I am so sorry if that becomes a fucking
Leg
recurring
is
joke.
in the definition.
Apparently, blaning it is now a term that's
What
spreading.
the fuck is blaming it?
Is it?
When you fuck something up, yeah.
Yeah.
People in
we
our
could
audience are
actually
saying,
Why is it not
possibly
called
get that-
brandoning
we
it?
could get that submitted to Urban Dictionary.
because
really
Brandon's
funny.
good at Smite.
yeah.
The Urban Dictionary is like a wiki. You can just
Yeah, and you can like vote for words. So could we get
Blaning it?
blaning it on there?
Dude, just blamed.
Just Blaine, yeah.
Blaine.
So everybody who's watching this, please let's get Blaine on there. Oh
God.
Let's get him on the
Also,
map.
teaspoon leg it out of here. While we're at it.
Can we get that definition changed to my
Yeah.
shitty answer?
So I actually, since no one got it right and no one's even close. No, you were not close.
Are you sure?
I'm quite sure. I liked your definition.
I actually genuinely think that's a real definition somewhere. in Urban
I'm sure-
Dictionary. The only reason I said it is because I thought it was a real
He
definition.
leans over and he goes, I totally know what fish hooking is.
I've totally done this
not
before,
kidding.
Miles. I got it.
Well,
I've heard that term used.
the way Urban Dictionary works is that there are actually like multiple like definitions that it goes down
I'm
the
gonna look
line.
it up later.
And so I wouldn't be surprised.
So
if
Jordan could have been right.
Jordan. No. Quickly submitting it.